Just outside Goulburn, Kenmore Psychiatric Hospital stands as a haunting relic of a forgotten era. Its Victorian buildings, now crumbling, once housed thousands whose stories echo through the empty halls. The wind slips through shattered windows, carrying whispers of the past. Locals speak of Kenmore in hushed tones, strange lights, unexplained sounds, and a sense that the place never truly rests. More than an abandoned hospital, Kenmore is woven into local folklore, its legends passed down for generations. Once a self-sufficient community with its own farms and cricket pitch, its isolation bred both compassion and tragedy. Nature is reclaiming the estate vines crawling over brickwork gardens, wild and untamed. The atmosphere is thick with history, beautiful yet deeply unsettling. Visitors often feel they're not alone, as if the hospital's former residents still linger. Kenmore's fascination lies in its real, often tragic history. A last resort for many a place where society's forgotten were hidden away. The stories of hauntings are more than ghost tales. They're echoes of loneliness and despair. As we explore Kenmore, we're not just seeking spirits, we're searching for the human stories etched into its walls. These stories continue to whisper, reminding us of the lives lived and lost within Kenmore's shadow. The past is never far away here. It clings to every stone, every silent corridor. Kenmore Psychiatric Hospital opened in 1895, envisioned as a progressive, self-contained community for healing. Patients lived amid gardens and farms far from city life, in what was considered a humane institution for its time. But reality soon diverged from the ideal. Overcrowding, limited resources, and primitive treatments became the norm. Many were institutionalized for conditions we now treat easily, spending lifetimes behind Kenmore's walls. The hospital became both a place of care and a place of fear, its legacy deeply personal for Goulburn's residents. Generations worked here, and the hospital's stories are woven into the town's fabric. By the late 20th century, new treatments and community care led to Kenmore's decline. The main hospital closed in 2004, leaving its grand buildings to decay. Today, Kenmore stands as a time capsule, its silence a stark contrast to the century of life and loss it once held. The scars of confinement and forgotten lives linger in every empty room. Its haunting atmosphere is a testament to a bygone era of mental health care. Even Kenmore's most ordinary places are steeped in legend. The cricket ground, once a place of joy, is now haunted by tales of a lone figure in white, fading with the sunset. Inside the wards, stories abound, disembodied voices, footsteps in empty corridors, and sudden chills that hint at lingering sorrow. Former staff and explorers report lights flickering in abandoned buildings, and shadowy figures watching from windows. The female wards are especially heavy with sadness, as if the pain of past patients still lingers. Security guards once dreaded their rounds, feeling watched by unseen eyes. The peeling paint and barred windows are stark reminders of confinement. Here, the paranormal feels less like horror and more like echoes of intense human emotion. The hospital's walls have absorbed a century of suffering, leaving behind a palpable, haunting energy. Kenmore's ghosts are not monsters, but memories, residual traces of lives once lived within these walls. The Superintendent's cottage, once a symbol of authority, is now the heart of one of Kenmore's most tragic legends. Stories tell of a nurse who took her own life here, her spirit said to haunt the cottage still. Visitors glimpse shadowy figures and hear weeping from within, a grief that feels deeply personal. The atmosphere is charged. Some feel unwelcome, others sense a protective presence. The surrounding trees cast long, eerie shadows, amplifying the cottage's oppressive mood. This legend reminds us that suffering at Kenmore touched staff as well as patients. The cottage stands as a monument to the hidden burdens carried by those who worked here. Its sorrowful presence lingers, a silent witness to the hospital's enduring pain. The nurses' quarters, home to the hospital's female staff, is alive with unsettling stories. Footsteps echo in empty halls, doors open and close on their own, and whispers are caught on tape. Remnants of lives lived under constant strain. The apparition of a young nurse is often seen on the veranda, lost in time, but it's the morgue that inspires the most dread. A cold clinical room where the weight of forgotten deaths is overwhelming. Visitors report the sound of metal scraping and a sense of being watched by unseen eyes. Thousands died at Kenmore, many buried in unmarked graves, their names lost to history. The morgue's oppressive sadness is not malevolent, but a lingering sorrow for those who pass through its doors. Here, the reality of Kenmore's past is impossible to ignore. The building forces us to confront the true cost of institutionalization. Every corner is heavy with the memory of lives ended in silence. Today, Kenmore Psychiatric Hospital stands in limbo, partly redeveloped, partly decaying, but never forgotten. Its legends keep the memory of its residents alive, transforming tragedy into living folklore. Kenmore fascinates because it sits at the crossroads of history, suffering, and the unknown. Its imposing architecture and countless ghost stories tap into our deepest fears and curiosities. But behind every haunting is a real person, deserving of empathy and remembrance. The true horror of Kenmore lies not in its ghosts, but in the failures that led to so much suffering. The hospital is a place of reflection, a reminder of how far we've come and how far we still have to go. Whether you believe in spirits or not, Kenmore leaves a mark on all who visit. Its silent walls continue to whisper, ensuring its stories and its lessons are never truly lost.